What's going on, guys? Prosing Talk here. I'm back again with another WrestleMania review, and I'm here to review WrestleMania 23. I would say WrestleMania 23, I like some things from WrestleMania 23. It wasn't one of my favorite shows, but I say some of the stuff that I liked on the show. So you can say the Money in the Bank ladder match, which opened the show, was really well done. You had Mr. Kennedy, CM Punk, Edge, Finlay, Jeff Hardy, King Booker, and Randy Orton and Matt Hardy. This was a really good match here. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Jeff Hardy does a swanton on the upper half of the ladder inside the ring, because there's like a bridge ladder with the um, barricade in the ring, and then Edge was laid on it and he like swantons him. So he was out of the match. That was an awesome spot there. Then you had Booker T and Matt Hardy have some interaction there. I thought it was really good. And then Ken Kennedy gets the win. He wins the Money in the Bank. Obviously, he would lose it a few months later to Edge because he had the whole drugs wellness policy thing and stuff. And this was the time, obviously, after the Benoit thing, that they would reintroduce the WWE wellness policy and they would test the guys again. And he was one of them that got busted for pharmacy drugs. Like, he was like 12 people, him, Booker, Edge. I think there was like a handful of guys, past and present, that got done for that. So, yeah. And then we get Kane. Versus the Great Khali. This match was, it was an alright match. Khali gets the win. It was whatever match. They would also continue this going into SummerSlam, as well. So yeah. Then we have Benoit versus MVP for the US title. Benoit was defending against MVP. Also, this was going to be his final WrestleMania and stuff. We all know what happened after that. They had a good, solid match, and I enjoyed this match. Benoit wins with a crossface, and he's the retains his United States Championship. Then we have Batista versus Undertaker for the World Championship. Batista defending the World Championship this time against Taker. And it was actually like 10 years. This is the first time in 10 years that Undertaker had a WrestleMania World Title match. Because the last one he had was against Sid Vicious in '97, and now 10 years later he had one against Batista. This match, I always liked the Batista and Undertaker matches. I thought they had really good chemistry together, and as big guys, it was a good big guy match. You could get behind and stuff. Batista had, really had a good match here. I think this was probably one of his best matches. I think him and Taker, and like I said in my other WrestleMania reviews, like Taker's best matches was later on in his career. Because you look at this match here, this is one of his good matches as well. The one with Flair he had was good. The two Michaels matches he had, the three Triple H matches he had, the Edge match. Just after his career, I think like the second part of Taker's career in WWE, he had the best WrestleMania matches. Now I know the first part he had some bad opponents, and he had a couple of good matches like the Kane and WrestleMania 14 match and stuff. But you go back to the second part of his career, especially after the whole Viper gimmick, I think that's where really he has his best matches, where he has, he gets, Edge, Batista, Triple H twice, Michaels twice, CM Punk, even though, I don't want to talk about it with CM Punk, he did get a good match out of CM Punk, so yeah. Undertaker wins this and he's the new world champion. Then we get the ECW Originals versus the New Breed. This was the first time the ECW guys have ever been on a WrestleMania card, and that was the whole time when Vince fucked up the whole ECW, getting rebranded and stuff, and that zombie and all that bullshit. So we had, on the ECW side, we had RVD, Sandman, and Tommy Dreamer versus the New Breed, which is Elijah Burke, Kevin Thorne, Monty Brown, a.k.a. Marcus Corvan, and Matt Striker. Basically, the Originals get the win with RVD with the frog splash. Then we get the hair versus hair, the $1 million hair match, whatever they called it, or titled it, which was Bobby Lashley versus Umaga, and whoever will lose this match, if it was Vince or Trump, they would have to have their head shaved after the match. They had Stone Cold as a guest. It was kind of like a comedy match. It wasn't really, basically, it was just about two egos, Vince and Trump, trying to get one over on each other, so it wasn't really meant to be serious. But I thought this was the whole time when they had Trump take over on Raw, and he was giving them like free ad, like it was a ad-free Raw at one point, I remember, and he would just give fans money and stuff, and then I think after 2 years they got rid of the whole thing and then bought back WWE from Trump, quote unquote bought it back from Donald Trump. But anyway, the match, it was an okay match. Umaga gets in Stone Cold's face and then Stone Cold stunners Umaga, then Bobby Lashley spears him, Vincent gets his head shaved, and then after that Trump gets stunned and then Bobby Lashley and Stone Cold, they celebrate with beer. Then we get a Lumberjill match for the WWE Women's Championship. It was Melina defending the Women's Championship against Ashley. It was another short match, but whatever. Melina gets the win. Then we get to the main event. In my opinion, this was probably one of the, I would say, the best match of the night. That and the main event line match was the best match of the night. I'll say probably third is probably the Batista and Undertaker match, but this was probably match of the night in my opinion. John Cena defending his WWE Championship for the second year in a row in the main event against Shawn Michaels. I love the entrances here of Shawn Michaels with the whole DX theme. This is when DX came back in 2006 and Triple H got injured at this before this Wrestlemania, so he was playing tribute to his friend there, obviously Shawn Michaels was. And John Cena with the whole car thing, I loved that entrance. These guys had a great match, and also the whole story was that it was tag team champions, but Shawn Michaels wanted the WWE Championship. But these guys had a really good match here, and fucking awesome. Cena wins with the STFU, and he retains his title. And it was the second year in a row that John Cena main evented WrestleMania against two members of the Breakfast Club, Triple H and Shawn Michaels, and he retained against both. So yeah. So overall, guys, what do you guys think of this WrestleMania 23? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll check you guys later.